Good evening. Welcome back to Evolutionary TV. Tonight we're talking about the active block and what drives it. So this 10 weeks of suicide prevention has been interesting so far. This is week 4, and thanks for staying with us. For those of you who picked up the replays, thanks for picking them up. I hope you're sharing them. We're talking about them. That's really great. So one day, one moment in time, something was taken away from you. What if you could get it back? Well, I'm your host, Terry Earthwind Nichols, along with the lovely
Linda Nichols.
And we're here tonight to talk about a lemonade stand. Interesting concept, huh? What does that have to do with what we're talking about? Linda?
Yep, we are talking about the active block, which is that something that happened in your past that you don't even remember. It was something that was emotional for you and painful enough that you just wanted to put a protection system around it. And it can be something as simple as 2 little girls at the lemonade stand, 2 sisters for that matter, and dad walks up and says, "You're never going to make any money at that." And one sister takes that on, and it is that thing that has controlled her life all along in decisions over money or losing a job and fearing that, she and her son are going to die or whatever. So it's really interesting. It can be something traumatic. And the best thing about it is that when we get to that place with our clients, it's just another page in their history book, because our clients go through the CR process or the CR session. The CR process is 30-day process. It's just one session, that's it. And the CR session, when they go through the CR session with us, they're completely out of emotion. And that's why we are so good at working with people who have even been diagnosed with PTSD, combat veterans. It's been pretty amazing how that's. I just don't think there's anything else out there that keeps people completely out of emotion. It's not hypnosis either.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. So what's this process we keep talking about? Well, 30 days is 21 to 30 days to set a new habit in the human brain. Okay, that's why we pick 30 days. Now, so what happens in this 30 days? Do you all day, every day? No. Day 1 of the 30-day process is the CR session. Usually lasts 2.5 to 3.5 hours. We usually do it over Zoom or Skype because we like to watch what our client is doing, even though they have their eyes closed, like I'm doing right here. And at the end of that, we find that active block and we help them to neutralize it. And then there's a week of journaling. And then on day 8, special journaling, we won't go into that tonight, but on day 8, we talk about it for an hour over a phone. On day 15, we see how things are going. Who is this person now? A lot of times your original personality was shut off when the event occurred in early childhood. Yep. So you really have never met yourself, okay? Then we give you 2 weeks off to really kind of take a look at this and really start the self-patterning process and how it works. Again, we won't go into it tonight. Then there's the 30-day well baby check. Well, how are you?
Day 15 call too.
Right, well, I did the 15. And so that's basically the 30-day process. And so an active block can be, it doesn't have to be something tragic, a triggering event or something. This lemonade stand is a simple comment by Dad. 2 things happened here that we really want to make sure that you understand. Dad didn't know he did anything wrong, or that he certainly would not hurt either one or both of his daughters. So he has no remorse. So he can't come back and check sister number 1 or sister number 2. Are you guys okay? They didn't know what to do. And they're so young, they didn't know how to process it or talk to mom about it or anything like that. Maybe mom was busy when they came back in and put away the stuff for the lemonade stand. See, there's a lot of things that happen. Sister number 2, nothing happened to. She's been normal all of her life. She's never had any issues. Okay.
Mhm.
So that's really what we're looking about when we're talking about the active block, because we're a bottom up, back of the house process. It's a question and answer sequence. When answered A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way through until the end of the process, it's never failed. Never. And no emotion is involved in this. No stories, none of that. It's an amazing process, what we do. And we do it every day in 7 languages around the world, 12 countries, 26 US states.
Mhm.
Linda?
Well, it's really amazing how deflective the active block is, and it will deflect and it will distract, and it's controlling your life, and it keeps drawing in similar experiences, which is what we call repetitive behaviors. Might be multiple relationships that just aren't working out, might be multiple marriages, um,
Can't keep a job.
types of jobs that you end up losing or whatever. And some people have said to us, I know something's back there, I just can't put my finger on it. And I mean, sometimes people know like they need a certain type of coach, but they know that coach can't get to this. And coaches cannot get to the active block unless they're trained in our process. They can get to blind spots. And a perfect client for us is when a coach has worked with somebody, it seems like they broke through a blind spot, and the same behaviors, the same reactions, the same procrastination, same whatever is going on. They can't quite figure it out. We have a coach program where coaches actually refer clients to us, and then we can easily send them right on back to their coaches. So that's the best part. And Terry was referring to the CR session being, 2-3 hours long. Half of that is the releases that people do. So like for the young lady with the dad, right? That would be like releasing him. He'd be the number one person that she would be releasing, and then neutralizing. And we have a great wording that we use for that as well.
Yeah, we don't use any dolls to throw or anything like that. Releasing means audibly out loud. So your human voice is carried and your human ears hear. Now, the significance there is release of emotions. You've got a lifelong, your 40s and your 50s, some of our clients are up in their 70s. You have a life of emotions pent up inside that this person created accidentally or on purpose. And you get to get rid of all that stuff. And sometimes it takes a while.
Yep, we've taken someone as young as 16 through our process, all the way up to age
74. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's it for tonight. Thanks for coming in. Linda?
Oh, well, I wanted to add that best part about it is that when we break into that active block, it's as if we've unplugged, what Terry usually calls the movie player. And it's like unplugging a chain of Christmas tree lights, because whatever originally happened continues to energetically draw in this similar situations and events. And on a day when your nervous system is feeling pretty weak, bam, it can actually turn into a PTSD. And then a little while later, more events, and all of a sudden another PTSD. And we're actually really good at even working with complex PTSD.
Yeah, significant to that is like unplugging the Christmas tree lights, what we talked about before. There's a lot of stuff out there that keeps happening. The movie player keeps showing you stuff all the time as if it just happened yesterday, mm-hmm. right? And it's held in a part of the brain that's walled off. Okay, this block has blocked it away. That's its job. Nothing's broken. So it's nice to know that and understand that.
Well, the movie player doesn't keep playing over and over in the unknown event, though. So confuse it with the active block, right?
It's the stuff that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. Mm-hmm. Stuff that people come to us with expecting to...
the known stuff.
...deal with that particularly. We don't.
We don't need to. And we keep them completely out of emotion and unplug the movie player, and that diffuses all of the energy from all the other events too, which is the best part. And they feel so much lighter. They just get this sweet smile on their face, and they're just like so relaxed. And we always have them go into like the bathroom or bedroom and look in a mirror, because they don't even look the same. They completely shape shifted and much happier as well.
Well, that's good for us tonight. Anything, final comments?
Nope, I'm good.
Good night from evolutionary healer Terry Nichols here, along with
Linda Vettis Nichols.
See you soon.
Bye.